All right, here we are. Sweet, we're live. It's 5:36 p.m. All right. This is when I should be wrapping up. Instead, this is when I'm starting. Let's go ahead and turn on monetization. We'll turn on the ads. Hello, guys. Get the description in. Let's get the, here we go. Let's get the tags in. Hey, what's up, Scuffle? Rigo Rockstars here. How's it going, everybody? All right. Pokemon card live shop. Let's see. What should we say today? It's Monday daytime stream. I would say, I wish my PSA return had arrived. God, I wish my PSA return had come in. How close are we to that, I wonder? Hold on, let's just get a generic title going. Hot slab brakes. A Korean electric breaker. And Tera Festival price drop. That was true last night as well. Tera Festival is down to $12 a pack now. We're going to hit save on that. Live Prismatic Evolutions right away. I don't know. There's obviously Prismatic Evolutions is like on some other level of success for Pokemon. So there's going to be a lot of, hey, you got it yet? But I'll get it when I get it. I can't make it go any faster. I did see one of the people who I bought from had already shipped it out. So actually, I might be able to look that up if I go hunting through my emails. Hold on. Let's see if I can find that. Let's see. Let's try here. All right. It's a good day to have... Nope, that's not it. Well, I don't know where it went. I don't know if I deleted it or... Why would I delete the tracking? I doubt I deleted it. Let's go back here. Probably it's just hidden because I get so many emails. I really do. Every single day, every time I go live, all my emails get pushed down really hard. Oh, I'm still looking. I don't know where the tracking numbers went. Yeah, so I had gotten some tracking numbers yesterday, and they showed that the guy who I bought from had already shipped. I don't actually get allocations. I don't have direct distribution. I have to buy on the secondhand market. Let's see. For English, anyways. For Japanese, I guess it's the same for Japanese, but I've negotiated some pretty sweet relationships with the Japanese stock. I can't find it. It wasn't in this account, was it? Why would it be in this account? Let's see. Yeah, I don't see it in this account either. Yeah, so I got no clue. It's just not showing up. Hey, let's focus on the stream itself, though. Let's go ahead and get this link shared into our Discord server. There's a lot of hype for the new Pokemon card set, Prismatic. We're going live for Monday daytime stream. Okay. If you guys find the price on Prismatic to be too high, no problem. Buy something else. Buy the Japanese set. You know, because I think all of the desire to open up the English set probably pulled away from the price of the Tera Festival set. In other words, if the English set wasn't coming out, Tera Festival would probably be a lot more expensive right now, but it's not. And that's just because people are pulling toward the English version. But people collect both. Okay, I'm sick with COVID. Yippee! Yay! There we go. All right. Toss this over here. Okay, we'll pull this up. Let's see what you guys are saying. I have a tiny gift for you and Karis. Yay! A tiny gift. A little relieved from the stock market. Hey, it's for me. Oh, stock market's up a little bit today. Not too much. Hey, Mr. I sat 150. Did you get it? I think I did. Finish the flipping Mew. Yeah. The Mew, maybe this will be the last time we host the Mew because it's not finishing as fast. But I don't know. I feel like if you took like a week break and did it again, it would go off again. So here's another Mew. Man, I like these Mews, man. These are really nice. Look at this. Get that. I'll just go ahead and zoom in. I like this whatever this giant new number is, this 10. It's super cool, right? Let's see who's owed a Mew. We gotta hand out our Mews. We gotta pay them out. $10 coupon for Golden Corral. I'll take it. But the closest Golden Corral for us is like an hour away. so we might not spend it right away. That's really nice. Wait, are there no more Mews to pay out? Maybe this is my Mew. Oh, there's no more Mews to pay out other than the next one that's about to go off. Cool. So all the Mews have been paid, and that is a spare Mew. Ta-da! I might as well just collect it, man, because I love this Mew. This guy looks great, and he's just been going up in price, so I don't know. $20,000 Crown Brion sold. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? We were talking about that last night. Okay, put this guy away. Look at this. We got this going on as well. Isn't that a cool looking Roaring Moon? We got Roaring Moon. Some Japanese Roaring Moon. I picked up a Japanese Dusclops. I don't know if this is such a good idea because this is such an obscure card. I feel like it's probably not going to do well over time. There's a little Dusclops. I just put a little money toward Dusclops. Doobie-doop-doop-doop-doop-doo. How many spots on the prismatic box? Yeah, we got a little prismatic break going. Just started. Grant Quanta's in there for 20 bucks. 1 ETB. I bet you could run another Mew, no problem. It definitely, the Mew break definitely slowed down. You are? All right. We're playing a little Pokemon Gold and Silver in the background. That's what we did last night. Turn this down a little bit. So, let's begin. What is going on? Ah, there it goes. Okay. Mr. Brandon, he says, I have a very small gift for you. So, most likely breaks. So, let me write you down for 140. Poke Gold and Silver, best games. We shipped Philip, right? So, if Philip is shipped, I throw that store credit away. And then Mr. Brandon has some store credit, didn't he? Didn't he? Or did we use that already? Oh, we must have used it. Okay. Nope, here. This says you have $12. Man, I don't know if you used that or not. I'm really bad with this. I actually don't. You might have used that for shipping or something. I never know anymore. Here's 140 plus 12, which equals 152. Okay. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. And we'll grab this. The $12, I didn't use it. Perfect. You have 152. All right, good. What slab sleeves do you recommend? I just go looking for the absolute cheapest ones I can find. That's it. Because you constantly change them. They wear out and you change them. Eddie Morales says, can you ship my cards? Eddie Morales, shipping. We always get like a shipping order at the beginning of a stream, I notice. All right, Eddie Morales. This little thing? You are? Let's see. Maybe he had a slab or something. He must have had a slab. Let's see. Let's see. No, wait. Ha-ha! He had a second bag. Now it adds up. Now it makes sense. Ta-da! I have a big bag. Where's the ceiling for Evo Sky? Is like, yeah, dang. It will just continue to move up slowly over time. What's really interesting about Pokemon is nobody was expecting it to jump so much, and it just did. And because it's jumping so much, everyone who was skeptical about it is jumping back in as well. So, okay, how much does this weigh? Right, it's like the stock market. The stock market goes up one day, and then the next day it continues to go up because everyone got so excited. Eventually, in the stock market, people get exhausted of how high it's going, and they go, you know what? I'm just going to sell some of this. So I don't know if Pokemon's really reached that point. You know why I don't think it's reached that point? Because we haven't seen Battle Partners, we haven't seen Rocket, and Prismatic hasn't fully released. So usually when Pokemon card prices start to fall, it's not before the release, it's after the release. There we go. All right, where do you get these? Where do I get what? PokeRed made a doom and gloom video about the hobby. Like, give me a break, dude. I saw it. It's such a clickbait title, 100% clickbait in my opinion. He says something like, there's something wrong with the Pokemon card hobby, or I don't remember what it said. But the problem with it, It's literally the other way around. The fact that everyone's so excited for Prismatic just shows how well Pokemon handles Pokemon card printing. That is design and all that. They've designed a card set everyone wants. It's literally a sign that the hobby is incredibly strong and that the demand is incredibly high. There's a lot of hype. The businesses cannot get a hold of enough product to meet demand, right? Like it all happened organically. There wasn't some celebrity pushing Pokemon cards or anything. It all happened in the natural way. So Pokemon cards are just in a really great, strong place. And everyone does wish there was more product. They do, but that's just not the reality. You know, like Pokemon can't have 20 million printing companies laying around just for the release of one set so that they have enough of it. So this happens all the time. This happens with video game consoles virtually every time they launch a new video game console. And Pokemon didn't need all those extra printers for most of Scarlet Violet. Most of Scarlet Violet, there was enough product. So now they've printed a home run set. It's really obvious people favor Umbreon. He might be better than Charizard. And so there's been a reshuffling of sorts of, you know, top Pokemon. Umbreon might be the #1 Pokemon. And yeah, Prismatic's just doing very, very, very well. And we haven't even gotten Rocket yet. And if you're bitter because the price just went up so much, yeah, it's because you want it and everyone else does too, including the businesses, including the scalpers. You can call them scalpers if you want. I get tired of that word scalper, you know what I mean? I actually do get tired of that. I think scalping makes a lot more sense for a product that can't just be continuously reprinted. Like, let's say you're having a Taylor Swift concert and it's going to be hosted in Las Vegas, Nevada. She's going to go there and then she's going to leave. Well, if you bought up all the tickets and then you sold them at a higher price, that's scalping. But this set, Prismatic, you just have to wait a little while. They'll print more of it. They'll print more of it probably in March or something. I don't know. But they'll just print more of it. So it's like, what's the big deal? You'll get product. You will get product. But it might take a little while, right? You just got to wait a little while. So it's not the same. And there's not enough at launch. And that's just because it's such a great set. They made a beautiful set. Everyone wants it. And that's how it's going to be. That's a good thing. It's a good thing that there's not enough of it because it's a sign Pokemon is really, really loved. And it sucks. It's kind of annoying. It's frustrating. But it's like, it's okay. It's just how it is. The demand heavily outstrips the supply. And so the price goes up. That's how it works. Mr. Adam Thone, can you send me my last slab, the Moltres slab? I was planning on watching your videos. I'm a little busy with opening a restaurant in Bangkok. Wow, that's cool, man. If you happen to visit, let me know. Anyways, can you please ship it to this address? Thanks. Do. Adam Thone, huh? Yes, we can definitely ship that. He said his last slab. I wonder what that means, his last slab. Maybe he had one over here waiting with me. All right. Sorry, how many spots left on the Mega Suicune Sublist? Oh, it's a new round. Let's see. It's a new round. If you're interested in the Suicune, just jump right in. So, we're going to jump over here. Adam Thone. Let's try this. Here is an Adam Thone. What do we got going on over here? He's given me an address. Okay, I'm going to log in. We got to be real careful when you're trying to give me an address. I have to be able to make sure that there's... So if you're international and you give me an address in a note, you have to be able to write it out in a way that it's supposed to show up on a label. The reason for that is because I do not live in your country and I'm not sure what a city or a province or a state or anything is. So I do get scared. I do get scared that I write the label wrong. He says, is there any way you don't mention the price of the slab? All right, no problem, man. Let's grab this. Wait. Have you updated it? Hold on. Maybe you updated your address. No, that one says Singapore. So this is a different place. So let's try that. Okay, Adam, I'm going to write you up a new address. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think you, man, you need to like email me the address or something. You need to write it in a way exactly how it should show up on the label. I'm just a little scared that I typed this out wrong. Are you watching, Mr. Adam? Let me send Adam an email, okay, guys? I'll email him to make this a little easier. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to send him an email. We don't want to mess up this shipping. All right. Please fill out this shipping form. The Card Economist. All right, I'm going to go get that shipping form for him. We do a lot of shipping, and we tend to do it all live. But that's good, because sometimes when you're doing the shipping, the person is listening, and so they're able to talk directly to you. All right, here it is. I got it copied. Now we're going to head over here. I'm going to paste this in here. All right, there we go. I've emailed him. And so now he should receive this email, and I will get this all filled out. Perfect. So we'll return to Mr. Adam Thone in a minute. All right, now we have Archie Abut for PSA 10 one-piece Sabo. Ooh, where's he? Sabo, huh? So all my one-piece slabs basically sold. Like, only a couple slabs have not sold, and even they are selling. It just takes a little longer. It makes me think I could open up a case of one piece for myself and grade it all. Here it is, Sabo. How many spots left on the Fossil Sublist? Do you have the Scyther Vending Series slab still? Didn't see it in Discord. If you don't see it in Discord, it might be gone already. Oops, look at that. Somebody almost bought this. James Wright, apparently. How many spots left on the Fossil Sublist? Here it is. Moving along at a steady pace. Play Messenger OST. Yeah? How much to get in on the Umbreon break? Sorry and thank you. $40 per booster pack. So this is going to be put into a booster pack, and then somebody will pull it out. There's 13 booster packs, and the price per pack is $40. All right, Archie Ubut. We call that a break. Like a box break, right? But we call it a slab break, because the idea is the chase card coming out is actually a slab. Robert Tumman, one in the Halo break for all my Eastern European Cortana cosplayers. You got it, man. You know the hobby is bad when even PokeRev puts out a video begging the Pokemon Company to print more cards. The hobby is good. It's the other way around. Pokemon's printing to capacity. The demand for it is very high. This means the Pokemon hobby is in a great place. He's just getting your attention with ideas like it's bad. It's actually really simplistic, isn't it? The hobby is actually doing very good. All right, Robert Tumman. And now you're in here talking about PokeRev. One of the Halo break. Let's go find that Halo break. Here it is. It's just like people complaining, essentially, that there's not enough. And it's like, yeah, because they printed an awesome set. They printed a really good set. Okay, Halo's over here. You should do the same thing. Jump on the bandwagon. I can't believe there's not enough. I'll make a title. I'll say this is a catastrophe. That's what I'll say in the title, but I won't explain. And then, what's he talking about? A catastrophe? Click. All right, we have Mr. Mike's side. Put me in the prismatic break. Okay, this is the prismatic break. I think he felt bad because people were bashing him that he was part of the problem. LMAO. Okay, this is Mike's side. There we go. It's never not going to be this way. Do people know that? Are people aware of that? It will always be this way. If you're talking about a collectible and it's real desirable, like remember Gray Felt Hat Pikachu? Remember that whole time period? And everyone was freaking out then too. If there's not enough and there's a collectible, then the demand heavily outstrips the supply and the price rises. So when you see the price rise, you have to, it's not like you're owed it at a cheap price. No one owes you that card at a cheap price. It's annoying that it's not cheap because you'd like it, but that's what gives it its value. Like, why did Sky Rich Gengar just sell for $12,000? Are you owed Sky Rich Gengar at retail price? No, because it's a desirable collectible. Now, it's annoying that the set's coming out and it's already expensive, but that shows you how bad everyone wants an Umbreon, and they're willing to pay more money for one. And so you can just wait for more reprints, but at the end of the day, it's a very healthy sign for your card hobby. It means there's real demand for it, and everyone's excited for it. It means they printed a home run. All right, let's see. It's not a bad thing at all. It's a great thing. And it's kind of annoying seeing the price, but it's just how it is. And they'll print more of it. Jeff Leon, 1 Tera Festival. Ooh. Tera Festival now down to $12. New box. Here we are, new box. Oops. All right. I agree with you. I think Pokemon's in a good spot. I don't agree with what... I mean, it's so silly because people spent almost the last 3 years bashing Pokemon, or 2 years, I should say. For almost 2 years straight, people bashed Pokemon, including myself. I bashed Pokemon for not doing a very good job with the Scarlet Violet. Then they print one good set, and the Pokemon hobby is in a dark place. What the fuck what are you talking about, dude? They print one good set, and the price is too high because everyone wants a piece of it, including the shops and the customers. Everyone wants it, and there's just not enough to meet demand. And so what? It's the end of the world now? Like, come on, dude. It's not a... Yeah, Pokemon's in a crisis. This is the end. Go. A lot of people did get retail price because they pre-ordered at, like, GameStop, or they got it on Walmart's website, or they got it off the Pokemon website. And then there's a lot of people who are going to buy from secondhand markets, and the price is just going to be high for a while. And it's just how it's going to be. Who cares? You know, like, it's going to take some time for everyone to get what they want, but eventually everyone will get what they want. Go 1 Tera and 2 Nikkei. It's a very healthy sign for the actual card market. That means all these other Pokemon cards you've been buying, if you're a loyal Pokemon fan, all these cards you've been buying, you did a great job because they're all jumping in price. Like, he's acting like it's not the whole hobby right now. The whole hobby's going up. I saw my Skyrich Gengar sell for $12,000. So the one I bought it for $4,000. Now it's worth triple because that's a sold price. That's a sold price. There's one on the market for $100,000, and it went for $14 in auction, which means the buy now price could effectively be like 20% more than that, because auction is not a good measure of a hyper expensive card. Auction's the worst way to sell those kinds of cards. Oh, here we are. First Apocalypse, then Pokemon Crisis. I'm in the right period. Mr. dropped an F-bomb. No, that's not true. What are you talking about? I agree with you. Pokemon's in a good spot. Pokered waxes eyebrows. He did just post a video opening people's canceled pre-orders. Wait, PokeRev canceled other people's pre-orders? He canceled their pre-orders and then he was opening product right after? Is that right? Is that correct? Give me more information about that. What are you talking about? All right. Okay, let's go ahead and throw this away. No, that was a joke. Oh, okay. Do you think they're doing a good job balancing big retail stores versus local card shops? There's no way to do a good job of balancing a product that there is an unbelievable amount of demand for. They could give it all to the retail shops. Is that from FedEx? Yeah. No, that's a smaller box, isn't it? Is that all that arrived?
Yeah, I signed for it.
Is that actual FedEx? Or is that DHL?
DHL.
Yeah, okay. You can open it anyways. Waiting on a special FedEx package today. All right. Jeff says, do I have any store credit? Let's check, Mr. Jeff. I told Karis to look out for a FedEx package for me. All right, Jeff, I think I did see your name. Here it is. Very nice. That was me from DHL. It's my wife. There we go. All right. Jeff Leon with the JE. She's off work already, so she's just waiting for me to get off work. Let's grab one of these. We've been watching The Office together lately. It's so nice having something to watch together. Okay. So, yeah, as I was saying, virtually the entire hobby has jumped like 50% overnight. Like, what hasn't jumped in price? Actually, I've been buying a couple expensive high-end cards. Here we are. Just because there's all this craziness, and I don't know where it ends, but I think that basically this is the first wave of it, and it might get much worse over time. So I've been buying a couple of high-end cards for myself from the Sword and Shield time period. Let's see what I got real fast. You ready? All right. I think Pokemon basically just proved itself, right? And now that it's proved itself, I think people are going to be more interested. So I got one of my favorite cards from Sword and Shield time period is the Alt-Art Galarian Moltres. Then I picked up the Rayquaza VMAX alt. It looks like I picked up a second Giratina alt. I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I picked up 10 of the Charizard Alt-Arts from the Premium Collection. And then I showed you guys the other day, I picked up the Moonbreon. I also picked up a Gray Felt Hat Pikachu because I remember the absolute insanity over that. And I have, let's see. I picked up an Espeon VMAX alt. I have picked up, let's see, a variety. I picked up, I think, 3 of the Tera Festival Crown Bryons. Okay, cool. Okay, we'll put this back over here. And that is because of the Pokemon craziness right now. You know, we have this first wave of natural price hikes, and then I think what happens afterwards is all the FOMO. So all the FOMO comes in, and you call it FOMO, but really people just realize, I better buy some of this stuff. Greg Barron, 5 Metazoo Nightfall. Ooh, do I even have that? I didn't even know Nightfall was still on the menu. Nightfall, oh, I do. Nightfall's right over here. Cool, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got some hot Pokemon slabs on the way. I'm very lucky that I was already sitting on a lot of product. Like, when this big price change occurred, did you guys see my latest Instagram post? If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you ought to, because I'll make posts over there that are just like an image of something, and you never see that on YouTube. So that's like exclusive content to Instagram. Anyways, I took a picture of my 12 cases of Pokemon 151 premium collections. And to me, I was like, I could have had so much more of this. I was getting it at a good price when it initially launched. I was getting it at a great price. And it went from like $90 per unit to $270 per unit in the span of about a year and 4 months. Year and 4 months, it tripled. If I just bought a whole bunch more of it, I'd have done better. In fact, I'm lucky I didn't sell through it, but I had a feeling about it. You guys notice it wasn't on the menu? Well, I had 12 cases of it. I just didn't want to put it on the menu. Yeah, I had 12 cases of it laying around. I said, don't put any of that on the menu until you order more of it. The FOMO for Prismatic is going to be on a new level never seen before. Rip and Shipper is about to be selling packs at $30 a piece. Yeah, I mean, again, it hasn't even launched yet. It is not launched yet, so that's how you know it's about to get real crazy. Man, that Righteous Reckoning is cool looking, man. Look at this old artwork for Metazoo. This is going to affect other card hobbies too. You know, with Pokemon success, other card hobbies are going to be looked at. They're going to look at Dragon Ball. They're going to be looking at Yu-Gi-Oh. It's what happened in the past all over again. Maybe I should make a video talking about this subject. But, you know, we talk about it plenty live. Then again, I don't think that everyone watches my live. I think only a portion of my followers actually watch the live. Here we got Poltergeist. Will Rocket be crazy too? It has the potential to be crazy. Because Team Rocket will be Dark Blastoise, Dark Dragonite, and Dark Charizard if we're lucky. We are? All right. We got Boil Over. But who knows? Pokemon might make something far less interesting this time. Who knows? They might prioritize dumb-looking Pokemon. Maybe new Scarlet Violet Pokemon. By the way, Scarlet Violet Pokemon are not what's causing the craze. Like, what did they just print? They just printed an Umbreon set. That's causing a craze. But what if they made like a Rocket's Umbreon? Could you even imagine? Like, they have the power to do that. They're probably going to make Rocket's Mewtwo. The odds of a Rocket's Mewtwo, in my opinion, is super high. Rocket's Mewtwo is probably going to be a thing, because that's the Rocket theme, isn't it? Is Mewtwo. We are. And then in Rocket Returns, there was no Rocket Charizard, but there was a Dark Dragonite. And there was a Rocket Snorlax and the Legendaries. We go, Greg Barron. So I have high hopes for the Rocket collection coming out. And I just want to buy all of it. I just want to buy so much of it over and over and over again. And literally fill a warehouse out with it. And then once I have like an enormous amount, I'll sell some of it over time. And every time they reprint it, I'll probably take more. It's going to be Dark Squawkabilly. Watch. Well, they might not have dark cards in it at all. That's what I've heard. That it's just going to say Rocket's Mewtwo, Rocket's, you know, this, Rocket's that. So I've heard they're not going to have dark Pokemon in it at all. Which is all right. They can get away with that. Hey, only 2 spots left on this Halo break. Pretty cool. He's real close. Real close. Dark Wiglet. Yeah, you could have Dark Wiglet. Ooh, pretty. Okay. Pokemon about to print Rocket Cyclozar and Rocket's Golden Goo. Yeah. They could. That could be it. Here's Hunter Tipton 2-packs 10th anniversary Sword Art Online. Should have a bigger bag. All right, I got no clue where that is. That hasn't been purchased in a little while. Sword Art Online. By the way, did you guys know we're having this great vintage break of XY Roaring Skies? You should definitely jump into this. I'm going to tell you why, and it's a good prediction. Pokemon has just applied for a copyright for 2 card sets coming out in the future. They both have Mega in the name, like Mega Evolutions. So, and this probably lines up with their new video game coming out. You know, we had Arceus Legends. Well, they're making a sequel to that, and it appears to be XY era. So that's going to be Mega Evolutions all over again. Well, guess what? This is Mega Evolutions, because this is from the actual XY period. It's from 2015. It's officially 10 years old, and it's $44 a pack. Enjoy it before it hits $100 a pack, because that's where it goes to next. One day, that'll be $100 a pack. You know I'm right. All right, let's find this Sword Art Online, shall we? Ugh. Is that another open box of Freerin? I've got like 5 open boxes of Freerin. I guess I kept opening boxes. Freerin, Attack on Titan. What's this? This is also Freerin. So can I just start combining these? Hold on, let me combine these. Okay. We need 2 people to contact the uncles. They usually avoid to tell them about the Halo break. Oh, 2 uncles, huh? Halo's for old guys, is that what you're saying? I'm offended. 2 uncles. Oh. I need to start clearing up this area around me. Now that the old Pokemon are off the menu. Here it is, I found it. Now that old Pokemon's off the menu, I should be able to free up a ton of space. There it is. There you have it. All right, Sword Art Online. Yes, we've got lots of Sword Art Online, and it just sits there collecting dust. I've sealed Dark Explorer's booster. I hope that goes to the moon. Probably it will. I think I got 2 boxes of that. I like that set. I'm trying to remember what was in it that made me buy so much of it. There we go. Where's Brock's Machop? There we are. I'm playing BO6. Yeah, look at that, man. That hurts so bad. What is that called? Like a cuticle or something? That part of your body is called a cuticle, isn't it? Konnichiwa. She's like showing off boob here. All right. Oh. Anybody in queue for Hidden Trials Final Fantasy? I don't think so. Would you like to open some? We are. That's a good set. You just need to be able to pull the signature, but man, that signature is hard to pull. Nobody has a clip of that signature being pulled on this channel. So that is a major milestone for Final Fantasy collectors. Doo-doo. Hunter Tipton with an HU. Let's go find you, Mr. Hunter. He didn't send you a bag, right? I should have a bigger bag, he says. Okay. Thank you. Here it is. Hunter Tipton number 2. When they making the Team Star set? Yeah, Team Star, huh? Nah, Team Rocket all the way. Team Star sucks. Rocket is bound to be a huge hit. It's a nostalgia set, just like 151. And look what 151 did. They just couldn't get enough of it. 151 went to the actual moon. Take that one down. Okay, old Mickey Mouse set. Fairy energy and Mickey Mouse can go away. When's everyone done? When everyone's done with the 12 packs of Hidden Trials. Okay, 12 packs Hidden Trials. Okay, very lovely. We have an order. Jeff Leon, 2 Nikkei, 1 Tera. 2 Nikkei, 1 Tera. Here's a Tera Festival. And he wants 2 Nikkei as well. You got it, man. All right. How's life where you're living, Mr. Jeff? Any interesting news? We are. McDonald's needs to release a 1-of-1 Pokemon cards. Imagine. Oh my god, dude. It's in one random Happy Meal. Oh my god. McDonald's would sell so many hamburgers. It would set a new record for them. The McDonald's one of one. We are. Where are the graded trainers at? I know. Where are the graded trainers? All right, here we have it. Just a simple round here. Nothing crazy going on. Okay. Throw this away. I want a hamburger. He wants a hamburger. All right. Lovely. It will be adults buying all the Happy Meals. That's right. Just like it should be. Screw them kids. There we go. All right. Very nice. Christopher Hewitt, Mr. Please, 1-box Korean electric breaker. 1-box Korean electric breaker. And shipping for Christopher Houghton. So this is the new item on the menu. I think it's super cool. It's the Korean electric breaker, $40 a box. Big fan. You can now chase the Crown Pikachu at a much more affordable price. I also have a Japanese box of Crown Breaker coming in. It might have came in today. I don't know if it came in today, but I got that going on too. I know I got a new case of Tera Festival, and I'm going to be stacking up like 10 cases of Tera Festival in a corner and just leaving it alone for a long-ass time. And that's going to cost me, you know, a ton of money that could have gone in the stock market, but we're just going to leave it in Pokemon. There it is. How many are left in the Nightfall box? I'll send for them. Sure, yeah. Okay, so Nightfall box might have gone up over time. Here they are. It's a pretty full box, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. It's 21 packs. 21 packs in there. I'd be happy to open them for you. Is the Nightfall set going up in value? Is that why you're buying them out? Metazoo's coming out soon, if what I understand. They printed a new set of Metazoo, guys. Okay, you ready? That's the song. How many are left in the Nightfall? When I was at Costco, I grabbed a Blooming Waters out of a kid's hand and then resold it online for like $500. I did see videos of that. Did you guys see the videos of people going crazy in Costco? Let's see. All right. Grimer, but Grimace. Yes. Snipping this up. Tonight, it's Monday, so we will have a Monday night giveaway. So I hope you guys will be there for the Monday night giveaway. All right. Maybe that Blastoise slab will do. That's a $100 slab, apparently. Okay. I saw a video that showed the line outside Costco getting so long the store had to call the cops. Just for the Pokemon, is that right? Just for the Pokemon? That's crazy, dude. Okay. All right. Oh, Palo Sand. My tracking isn't updating. Did you get my package by chance? Did I receive your package? I've not received a package from you, I'm pretty sure. Okay, here's a little Larvesta. Doo-ba-doo. It just said a bunch of stuff arrived. Could that be FedEx? I'm waiting for FedEx today because FedEx could be delivering my PSA submission to me today. Cold. Here's Rabaska. Cold. Oops. All right. Here's Tapu Smoopu. Cold. Fanpy. Prismatic Evolutions in early? No, I highly doubt that. I know you all would like that to occur very badly, but I doubt that. What day is this? The 13th? Definitely not. I'm not getting it that early. Cold. Holo. Here's a cold one. Here's a Holo. Cold. Oh, Cerulege. There we go. You never know. Yeah, I know. No way am I getting that early. Here's the sky. Here's a cold one. Here's Kecleon. Kek. All right, Kecleon. Here's a Holo. I don't have tracking for my Pokemon Center orders yet. There we go. Here's a little shrimp. Here's a little high dragon. Oh, is this going to be a cold box? Oh, no, you do get a hit. You get the mountain. Wow, a mountain box. You can try again before your package goes out, if you want, Christopher. It's only $40 if you want to try again. That's not much. All right. I wrote a whole essay on that dude, Mr. and Discord. You can just ignore it. Oh, from last night. There you go. That stream ended up being so unpleasant, I took it to private or whatever. Here we are. Yeah, I was like, buzzkill. So I took that down. Here's Christopher Houghton. All right. Next time, I'm not going to even tangle into that kind of stuff. I'm just going to instantly ban or mute. I sometimes feel like I owe an explanation to everyone, you know, and that was my mistake last night. I shouldn't have even explained. I should have just moved straight to ban. There we go. All right. Howdy, mister. What's up, Mr. Nudie? How do I say your name? Oh, wait. He said, ship me out. There we go. Got your bag. Yeah, nice fat bag. Pudding heads. That's right, pudding heads. What happened, Law? There was a guy who came in and he wanted to argue over whether or not people should come in here and raid my channel when I'm live. And I was saying, I'm not a big fan of it. I don't like it. And I don't know, just that evolved into some kind of fight between that person and the audience. Like, I wasn't fighting him, but it evolved into a fight. And so I waited too long to ban the guy. I should have just banned him right away. But yeah, I it's like a thing I have no control over. Like, I can't control if you and the audience are fighting. Anyways, so that's what it was, and then I just locked that live stream up after it was over. I was like, I don't want that live stream. It was unpleasant in the end. All right, there we go. There we go. It's Edwin backwards. Why didn't I think of that? That's Edwin. I'm so dumb. Here's Dan Newman, BGS Umbreon Poker Card Break. You got it, man. All right, that's a really good one. All right. Anyways, I was just talking about how I don't send my audience out to other YouTubers to have them spam my name in the chat section. And I expect people to not do that to me as well. And that's my reasoning. Now, you could change my mind on it. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe that is what everyone should be doing. But I just don't do that, right? Like, I don't send you guys over to PokeRev livestream just to chant, you know, Cardconomist, Cardconomist, Cardconomist. I just don't think it's appropriate. And so that's my reasoning. It's very simple reasoning. And so I expect people not to do that to me either. And it's not, it doesn't come from a place of hate. It's just, you know, maybe that's not what we do. All right, there we go. Dan Newman. Any other YouTuber that wants to be my friend should just reach out and talk to me. You know, just talk to me. All right, here we go. So I can't rewatch my box being opened. I can get you a link to it, okay, Mr. Lord Pop-Tart. So if you want a link to the video is still available. You just ask me for a link, I'll send you a link to it, okay? It stemmed from that streamer getting mad about the raid a couple years ago and you not approving. Then comments were made last night, so that dude came over all feisty. I have no clue. Whatever the case is, you know, that's just each person, each YouTuber gets their own opinion on it, and that was my opinion in the end. And so that's how it played out. But the guy, he got into a fight with the other people in the live chat. That's what happened. He got into a fight with them. And all right, so Joseph Albrecht, $80 to my fat slab away. Okay, you ready? Joey Albrecht. And that is the story of why the last live stream went private. Okay, Joseph Albrecht. He is up here. Click. Joseph Albrecht, Shining Tyranitar. I know you want that Shining Tyranitar now. You're looking at the price. It went up. Did you see it? Cheapest one's $5,000. All right, and then 4 Holo Shuffles. You did good, man. You did good. So did, you know who else did good? Anthony Kalura. Anthony Kalura did good. He was buying some really big, expensive cards for me, and those cards went up. So you ready? 4 Holo Shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did Roaring Skies break happen yet? Yes. So the Roaring Skies break from before already happened. We already opened one box of it. This is a new second box of it. So you have another chance to jump in. Do you buy most of your stuff on eBay, or do you find card shows a good idea to curb sales tax on items? I don't talk about how I supply my cards. Here we go. All right. That's Joey Albrecht. Cold ones. Sorry, man. All right. Guy was arguing semantics at the end and wouldn't let it be. Yeah, you know, I think there's this thing that happens where if you let's say you anger somebody, right? Somebody's feeling angry. It no longer is about whatever the argument was. Now it's about getting even or something like that. You know, it's a very emotional thing. And so I wasn't going to have any of that. I was like, you're out of here. And yeah, it was just, the whole thing was nasty. There you go. Unnecessary, I'd say. Here's Chansey. And here's Luigi. I wasn't being mean. It was just him fighting with the audience, in my opinion. But it's like, you can't have that. You can't be doing that. Here's Omar Alvarez, Bubble Mew break. Where's the Bubble Mew break? Oh, well, because he started fighting with the audience, and then he was like blaming me for that. Like he was saying, like, will you let your audience talk to me this way? It's like, what are you talking about, dude? I can't literally control what you're saying or what everyone else is saying. The only thing, I can ban everybody. You want me to ban my whole audience? What do you want me to do? So I was like, Jesus, dude. But, you know, he was definitely, in my opinion, he was provoking a fight. That was my easy, it was really obvious. I've streamed for a very long time. He was provoking a fight. Here's Omar Alvarez with an O. Some people do that. And they don't think they're doing it. Usually they don't believe you if you tell them. All right, with a Mew. I don't know why people fight so much. I'm not that big of a... So when it comes to fighting, I don't care as much about fighting. It's a waste of time. I like productivity. Here's 5. Ooh. Yeah, I try not to waste any time fighting. It's, you know, you could be doing something useful with your time. All right. Any top foil 10 for sale? Yeah, I got it right here. This is ticking up to 5. He was fighting with me. Yeah, he was fighting with anyone that would talk to him. There we go. We've also got, click, Arturo Perez. Can I get 2 Soldiers Returns packs? Yes, you can. Where do I store those? I don't even know where those are stored. They're back here. That's not Soldiers Returns. I haven't sold Soldiers Returns in a long, long time. So this is it. Right here. Found it. Wow, it's a fresh box as well. Final Fantasy Soldiers Return. All right. Putting this back over here. Okay. Read my message, Senior Mister. Will you disclose your PE pack price before they go up for sale? No, because the price will actually be determined by that day. So what will happen is the item will arrive, and then I'll just go look at, I'll be doing it 2 ways. I'll be looking at my cost to, look at that blood on my hand, the cost to restock, as well as the price my competitors are using. And so we'll just do a little comparison like that. But it's going to be based on that day. Prismatic's really crazy right now. It keeps changing in price. Here's Black Mage. Here's Nyx. Generally what happens right after a set releases is it gets even more expensive somehow. And the reason for that is because, well, it all starts getting opened. So everyone's supply starts to drop. So, yeah, it tends to get a little more expensive. It's because as the supply drops, you're not, like, real close to the release of new product. You know what I'm saying? It takes a while for a reprint to occur. So right after launch is a pretty bad time to try and restock. Here's Arturo. Okay, Arturo Perez. Thanks for that opening, man. Appreciate it. Can we do a break on an $18,000 Umbreon day 1? We could try to do a break on the Terrestrial Festival Umbreon. Your Black Mage. Do you have a harder time sourcing specialty sets versus main sets? I have a very hard time sourcing all English cards, but not just that. English cards that are heavily in demand, I pay a premium for it. That's the bottom line. I mean, even Terrestrial Festival now, I pay a premium on Terrestrial Festival. So I got hookups in Japan. It just doesn't matter because you guys want to open it so bad, no one can get it at a good price. So before launch, I was getting Tera Festival at a pretty good price. After launch, forget about it. It's so expensive. Forget about it. It's so expensive now. So it's just how it is. And we got Tera Festival at $12 per box per pack, and that's the box price. It's $12. Remember, I pay taxes and all that already, and that's our price. And you know, if it doesn't sell through, I don't even care because it'll just rise. So even if I have to wait, it'll rise. And that's generally been my perspective. Like when I was selling XY Roaring Skies, I could have lowered the price and sold it much faster, but I was like, this is about to go up in price anyways. And boy, was I right about that. It went up so much, it was shocking. It went up like, I mean, we're selling it right now almost double what I used to sell it for just a couple months ago. So all I had to do was wait. And as long as that's true, it it can give you a very aggressive pro price growth pricing versus, hey, I got to get rid of this because this set sucks. Well, Roaring Skies doesn't suck. Neither does Tera Festival, and neither does Prismatic. They all rock. They're really good. So I'm expecting all those sets to get more expensive, not cheaper over time. I don't even know what to think of Prismatic. With Prismatic, I might just take like maybe like 50% of my entire inventory of it and just put it in a corner and just not, like, it's off limits to me. No touching. And, eventually some really big reprint will come in and Rocket will be out and all these other new sets will be out. And then finally Tera Festival, almost a year later, might dip. And so, at that point, maybe I'll be negative on putting it in the corner. But it's like, at the end of the day, I'm done. I put it in the corner. I don't have to think about it. And it's not a 1-year hold. It's like a 10-year hold. So I don't really care. So, it's tempting to do that right on the first print wave because I like it a lot. I think it's a great set, just like Evolving Skies. I'm looking at my Evolving Skies, by the way. I have about 7 cases of it. I would have had more if I just refused to sell it. But those boxes went from about $140 a box to $1,400 a box in the span of a few years. 3 years, a little more than 3. Times 10? I mean, it's hard to beat times 10, man. And so how do I know that Prismatic doesn't do the same thing? Well, we know it has the ability to do the same thing. It's really a question of how much does Pokemon decide to print. But let's say Pokemon prints twice as much of it, and in 3 years, it only times 5. Well, that's still pretty much worth it to put it in the corner of your room. So we don't know what's really going to happen next, but, I'm not the only guy with a little card shop who's doing this. You got guys with a lot of money doing it too, guys who are big successful card shops. They're going, oh yeah, I'm just going to stack pallet after pallet of this up because this is going to double like in a week. And so they're probably going to stack it all up and not touch it. And how do you prevent that? Jeff Leon, use this in my store credit. All right, you got it, Jeff. What can you even do about it, honestly? Show the Evo guys case short. Yeah, we could. Here we go. Now, 2 Nikkeis. Let's see. I am lucky that worked out that way. It makes me look real smart. Could have worked out the other way. Maybe Evolving Skies fell in price over time, but no. My prediction that Pokemon cards would go up in price played out, and I'm lucky for that. Here you go, Jeff. All right, Jeffy Weffy. What was pulled from the last Evo Skies box? We had a full art Mega Latios, and so I said, let's do another box because we want to pull a Rayquaza. I suspect one of the guys who kept his pack sealed has a heavy pack, and he told me to keep it sealed, so we didn't get to see what's in it. So this time, no sealed packs. They all got to get open. Oh, nice. You pull a little Eevee. Very nice. I'm going to camp outside my local Target Thursday night. Camp outside of my Target. Here's Holo, and here's... Pokemon needs to print this stuff into the ground. Yeah, I know, everyone keeps saying that. Print it into the ground. And there's a lot of anger from people who cannot afford these sky-high Pokemon card prices, so I get that. What I can recommend, though, there's Korean language and Chinese language and Japanese language and Thai language. You could just go collect it in the Japanese language, and it's instantly more affordable. You could go collect a PSA 9 of the Umbreon, and that's instantly more collectible, or more affordable. But, everyone's mad that they're not going to get like an English PSA 10 prismatic Umbreon. And it's like, well, that's the cherry on top. The cherry on top costs more. People are just not willing to accept that they have to fall into a lower price range. They're not willing to accept that. So instead they get very angry. Jeff Leon. Here we go, Jeff. But, when I was younger, I couldn't afford a fancy vehicle. I couldn't afford a lake house. I couldn't afford stocks in the stock market. It's just how it is. There's things in life that are really expensive. Like maybe you want like a sport vehicle. I couldn't afford that. I could barely afford a poo-poo car. So that's kind of how it is with collectibles too. You got these collectibles going really high in price, and you got these guys who can't afford it, and they're like, yeah, well, I hope Pokemon ruins the collectability of it so I can own one. And it's like, all right. Here's Parasect, and here is Dragapult. Here's Greg Barron, Nightfall packs. He said he was going to buy these, and he did. Nightfall is off the menu. So, Greg, what's going to happen if I look this up? Let's look this up, guys. Let's see how much this costs to restock. Can you take $10 off my credit to give to A. Perez a soldier return? We could probably do that. Doobie 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 doo 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 doo. Let's see if I was selling under the price to restock it. We need more sets like Vivid. It's going to skyrocket any day. You know what? It probably is. I know you were saying that like a joke, but everyone's, including myself, has talked shit on Vivid Voltage, and I guarantee you Vivid Voltage is about to start getting expensive. I can almost guarantee it. So everyone joking about, oh, Vivid Voltage sucks, and it is definitely about to get expensive. You know how I know that? Because even Darkness Ablaze is going up in price, right? So, hold on. I can't even find the Nightfall box. There's like 500 products. Hold on. I want to see my restock price. If I wanted to buy more of this. Should I buy more of it? Ah, there it is. The first Nightfall box is $50, right? And there's what? 36, and that's without taxes. Yeah, so we're basically selling this at a break-even price. What do you think? You think Nightfall's worth restocking? It's still for sale in the Pokemon Center. Mr. Even Fusion Strike, $4.80 a box. Well, Fusion Strike makes sense. Fusion Strike has a Gengar in it. Fusion Strike has Gengar and Espeon and Mew. And probably another thing that I'm forgetting. Aerodactyl, man? I can't remember where the Aerodactyl went. He went to one set. No, he didn't go into Fusion, did he? Don't buy Vivid from third parties. PC still selling booster boxes at MSRP. Really? That's crazy, man. Vivid Voltage will be another set to jump in price. I guarantee it. It's a Pikachu set, and it has a perception that it's no good. And one day it's going to dry up and suddenly be double what it is right now. And everyone's going to be like, Vivid Voltage, who could have expected that? That's a Sword and Shield set with the hard-to-pull fat Pikachu VMAX in it. It's one of the few things left on the Pokemon Center. All right, Vivid and Darkness Ablaze, I believe, are both up on Pokemon Center at MSRP. We are. Those will run out on Pokemon Center, and prices will go up anyways. Maybe not as much as, like, the top sets. So I'm not telling you guys to go buy them right now, right? Like, everything's going to go up. But I'm saying eventually those two will go up, too. Just like Steam Siege went up, right? But I didn't even look at Vivid Voltage as a Steam Siege set. Steam Siege is Steam Siege. There we are. All right, very nice. Very nice. Very good. Rudy says to hold Vivid till 2050. Savity says, all right, here goes. What do we got? We've got Axe Handle Hound. Oh, very nice. Thanks for opening these, man. Mister, do you still stock the Halo packs? I sure do. They're as expensive as ever. I think they're like $45 or something like that. Check in the extended menu. Do you know how to find that? The secret menu? I'm worried a lot of you guys do not check out the secret menu. You know there's a secret menu with even more stuff on it. You got to... Oh, there's that Mothman. That's a really nice looking Mothman. I tell you what. That is a nice looking Mothman. Isn't that nice looking, guys? All right. Here's Hell's Gate. I never check it. Here's Abduction. That's it. From now on, I'm going to have a secret item on the secret menu that's actually pretty good. Here's Dark Watchers. Do you have any ideas when the October PSA submission will arrive? A pretty far time from now. A long time from now they will. Because we found out, I thought they were working on your guys' submission. They weren't. It was one of mine. And I thought your guys' was about to wrap up. I actually went looking for the one with your items in it, and it's like 2 more submissions away. So your stuff shouldn't finish in like another full month, maybe month and a half. Here we are. PSA just taking their sweet-ass time on my submissions. I don't know. Here's Wendigo. Okay, here's T. Kettler. My Little Pony cards on the secret menu. Best reason to check it out. Yeah, I mean, you'll never know about the My Little Ponies if you don't check that out. Will AI grading ever take over? Absolutely not. I think that there's a company that claims to have AI grading. That's a total joke. AGS grading. There you go. Grade with PSA. If you're not going to grade with PSA, go with CGC, Beckett, or SGC. By the way, SGC is owned by PSA. It's the same company. So PSA, SGC, Beckett, AGS, and anything else is just not going to do it. Also, TCC Grading, one of the top grading companies. I'm just playing with you. Here's Adam Ackler. All right. Mister is keeping me up at night over that PSA. What about tagged? Oh, tag grading. I've seen a couple more tag grading slabs hit the market. They're a brand new grading company, like all the other pop-up shops that arrived when PSA had that really terrible backlog. They have a unique looking holder, which, funny enough, in my mind, means they're better than AGS, the AI grading company. But tag grading just has this really nice looking holder, and that's all that really matters. And so they might survive for a while. I don't know. There's also that company in Japan that has the label on the bottom and the label's in Japanese. Oh, that looks so good. Have you guys seen that? I might have to buy one of those and show it off on my social media sometime to get people wet for it, because that's not a bad looking. It's not a bad looking label either. It's really cool looking. The problem is every time I see one of those, it's super expensive, so I just don't buy it. And here we are. What do you think? You think I restock Nightfall? I mean, it hardly costs me anything to restock. Yep. Ooh, that Astral Radiance Star Me SAR with Misty is rising. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? Astro. By the way, I've got a couple cases of Astral Radiance, and I was like kind of annoyed with that. I was like, I should have sold through these. Now I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I have these, because I likely bought them at a cheap price a long time ago. There it is, MetaZoo. All right, MetaZoo restock. Let's see. Let's see if I can get a MetaZoo restock. Okay. Do. What if I just want a case of the actual boxes? I think this is it. And then let's get my where's my calculator? Who shuts my calculator down? Does the actual computer shut it down for me? That's so annoying. This costs extra to buy. I don't think I need to buy this. There is a case of it. It just costs more per box than if I didn't buy a case. So I don't think I should do that. All right, give me a second. Scooby-Dooby-Dum. They actually censored Misty in the English version. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. With her feet shown or something like that, right? And they said, we're not going to show her feet. I don't think they censored it. I think that was an accident. Do you guys think that was censoring on purpose? I would be surprising if that was on purpose. No, I mean, it does make sense that it's on purpose though, right? All right, so we've got a couple boxes of MetaZoo. It's not a very expensive set. Oh, wow. What is this? This is annoying. We ran into a problem. Oh, right, that's crazy. Greed and degeneracy. What's your theory about the recent surge in scalping? There is no theory. It's like the simplest thing ever. Now, what is this? I'm just trying to restock this thing and it's not working. Let's see. Did I actually finish purchasing it? No, I didn't. What the hell? All right, let's try this again. Put a bounty on Umbreon. I got logged out. Okay. Did you ever find my other bag with the Kickstarter MetaZoo pack in it? Your other bag with the Kickstarter pack in it. You did have two bags, because that bag said number 2 on it, didn't it? All right, let's see. God damn, dude, I hate these touch screens. I probably did not go looking for it. All right, let's try this. Okay. All right, there we go. So, so that is done. And now let's get a new price on this. There's 36 packs in a box, correct? I think there is. Mister, you have a website coming soon? I've always had a website. I just don't use it ever. Yeah, I never ever use it. Let's see. I'm sorry, guys, that this is taking so long. I'm almost done. So Nightfall says pre-sale now. It's going to be $2.50 a pack. All right, cool. It's changed just slightly. Let's go put this in Greg Barron's bag real fast. Get a website that lists every slab of yours with the most update. I don't have time for that. I think actually it's much faster to make one YouTube video showing it all. There we go. Mr. Greg. I'm standing in a desk stand at work right now. All right, so Greg says he's got another bag somewhere. Let's go looking for that real fast, shall we, Greg? Greg Barron, number 2. Graham, Garrett, Gilbert, Gregory, Gucci, Grady, Garrett, George. I do not see a second bag for you at all. Can you give us some details? Like, you didn't ship around that time period, did you? Here's a Hunter bag. Hunter, lots of Hunters. Let's check this H box as well. There's no chance you would have a box, is there? Would you have a box for some reason? Let's see, you could have had an overflow bag. Mr. Greg. Boop, 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 boop. All right, I'm not seeing it. I don't remember there being a Greg bag in the overflow box. Here's this. That's an Adam Thone bag. Didn't that guy just ask for shipping? I better pull that up. No, just a small bag. It's all good. We'll worry about it when it's getting shipped. Put this over here. So you think you have a second small bag. That's what you think? And it has a pack in it. Are you sure? Okay, Adam Thone. I better pull this up. Imagine if people could buy your slabs off stream. Yeah, maybe they would sell even faster. I'm not sure. But, I mean, the way they sell right now is fantastic. I just can't keep up with it. I would actually have 0 slabs left, probably. All right, there we go. Just a small first pack. Team Rocket Grunt sent you an offer on Discord. Do you mind looking at it? Tell me what you think. Yes, sir. Let me take a quick look. Team Rocket Grunt. All right, hold on. So he's making me an offer for the ETBs. Yeah, I'll take that offer. He wants me to ZELLE him that money. How would I do that? Let's see. I actually use ZELLE myself so little. I think I have to have your email. Your ZELLE email. Unless I've sent you money on ZELLE before. Send money with the ZELLE. We do be slab hungry. Mr. Just how to describe a card, add rarity, pop, etc. Mr. knows just how to describe a card. Oh, you mean like I kind of know what makes it look so attractive? Is that what you mean by that? All right, there we go. Here's Jennifer. Yeah, one spot in the Mew, one spot in the Mega Sublist. Jen, what's up, Jen? Hello, Mr. PayPal will work as well. Whatever is better for you. Well, you know, if we figure out how to send that money to you on ZELLE, you save 3%, and so that's a decent chunk of money. What makes them worth adding to the collection? Okay, well, here's a nice pair set. It's drawn by Ken Sugimori. PSA 9s are pretty hard to grade. The majority of these cards are they're from vending machines, right? So they're in awful condition. So even a 9 is pretty hard to acquire. And so you can enjoy the artwork without having to spend as much money. Like $40 is pretty unrisky. And 9s do go up in value. The PSA 9s go up in value when the PSA 10s become really expensive over time. So the 9s get dragged along with it. So there's an explanation for that one. Look at this one. This is Glaceon. You don't recognize it from the 1998 set because Glaceon didn't exist yet. Glaceon existed later. So this comes out in the Platinum era. And it's got Giratina on the back, and that's an Evolution. So, I mean, $75 for PSA 10 Evolution is really not unreasonable at all. That actually might be underpriced. Population 6. You have to wonder how many Platinum decks are out there, but there's probably not that many, and the Platinum decks are not super easy to find. So, you know, when you ask me what I think this card is priced at, if it's high or low, this is underpriced. You know, if this was $175, that would make more sense. Like you come over here and this one's $200, that makes sense. This one's only $75, it doesn't make any sense to me. Similar here, this is a card that I think is underpriced because this is Wave 3. So you'll see it has these teardrop effects in the Holo pattern. By the way, look how perfectly shiny that is. Printed by the prestigious Topps company. Pokemon did a thing where they didn't differentiate the different print runs. So there's like 4 different print runs, but technically, in my opinion, there's 5. There's a Canadian print run. And then for all these different print runs, there's silver and rainbow foil. So all in all, there's probably a total of 9 different runs, all slightly different in their style from each other. So if you wanted to acquire a Teardrop Nidoking, he's actually exceptionally rare. This is probably so rare. This might be as little as 2 or 3 of these in the world. And I think that Topps just doesn't get the attention it probably deserves. Nidoking's, in my opinion, he's like the Tyranitar of his time period. He's not Charizard, but he's still pretty cool. And there's a lot of people who remember him playing the game and having Nidoking in his, did I say Tyranitar earlier? Nidoking in your bench. And so this is solid for $220. You know how crazy this is for $220? You know how expensive it would be to even find Wave 3? And then when you open it up, it's as good as Nidoking. And then somehow it grades 10. Like part of this price is the actual cost of grading it. So you realize, you know, you might pay $220, but for somebody like me, I make less than $220 because I had to pay the PSA grading as well. So I make less than $220. You know, I did the grading on this and I had to pay for that. So for him to only be $220, it's really shocking. It just means that he's like an underappreciated card. Those exist. Here's Pecharunt. I think he's probably worth about $50. He's a new Pokemon. Melodic 9, he's probably worth about $74. That one's, see, those two would be an example of cards that don't get me as excited. This one's really nice. Look at this yellow Charizard. He's PSA 2. You can see he's got some yellowing on the card. He's a played card. That means in the past, some kid or family was having fun playing Pokemon with this. Can you even imagine this? Somebody was playing actual Pokemon, poker cards, whatever they were doing, solitaire, I don't know what they were playing. Maybe they were playing the game Trump. There's a game called Trump. So some Japanese sellers call these Trump cards. And but there's a bunch of games you can play with the traditional deck of cards. And so this was probably played with by some kids or teenagers or adults, and they had special memories, and now it's in this cool holder. Yeah, it's only a 2, but that's why it's so affordable. If this was a 10, I'd probably ask like $3,000 or $4,000 if it was a 10, if it was a yellow deck 10. Unless you can find one cheap on eBay, then I'd have to match it, but the yellow deck's the best one. So, and then there's like this Sealdos electric type. This is probably like pop, I bet you like pop 15 or something. It's again, this extremely rare. Bandai Namco printed this. Pokemon didn't even print this. Bandai Namco did it in 1997. So this, and look at this nice Gyarados on the back. So this is another one of those sets. Jolteon on the front, Gyarados on the back. It's one of those sets no one knows about. And what's really cool about card sets that nobody knows about is eventually they learn about it through YouTubers. And as they learn about it, as more of the hobbyists know about this, the price goes up. If you look at the names here, this is the Japanese translation into English. Thunders, Elebu, Rare Coil, Thunder, and Coil. Think about that for a second. How cool is that? So Coil and Rare Coil is the Japanese name, and this is translated into English. So now we have a better understanding of what they were experiencing on their side, right? Because they made up the English names later. Magneton, Magnemite, that was made up for us later. This is the also a really niche vintage set. This is one of the most expensive niche sets there is. This is called the Cardos. It's considered like printed before the base set, 1996. They printed this, Bandai Namco did, before the Pokemon base set came out. As a result, the cards from this set not only are incredibly rare, but they're incredibly sought after and expensive. And they always feature a picture of the Pokemon from the actual Game Boy game on the back. Think of the nostalgia factor that is for everyone, including those in Japan, since the sprites are taken from the video games, the Japanese sprites. The Japanese sprites are slightly different than the English sprites for the video games. Some of them are exactly the same, some of them differ quite a bit. So this has a huge nostalgia factor, and it's just exceptionally, exceptionally rare. There was always two versions of it, the red version and the green version. So that's a red version Furo for only $60 as a 9. It's a very good deal, except that it's Furo, and people just don't like the 9s as much. They prefer a 10. But if this was a 10, let me tell you the price. If this was PSA 10, $500. $500 if this was 10. So how can this only be $60 as a 9? Well, it's simple. There's just not enough people chasing it. And again, this comes back to this idea I have that with these niche Pokemon cards like Sealdos, Cardos, maybe Poker, maybe Tops, my theory with these cards is as people become more educated with these cards, they want them more. The desire goes up and they become familiar with it. I see it kind of like this. You know how people collect Pokemon cards when they first launch and then 10 years later they're nostalgic for it? So there's so many people who open up Topps cards in the last year or two. 10 years from now, they'll be nostalgic for Topps, even though Topps is already vintage. But it'll take 10 years from now for the nostalgia to really kick in for the people who opened Topps Pokemon for the first time. The nostalgia factor will be there. But that will take, again, 10 years from now. Not from 1999 when he was printed. Although for somebody like me, it already exists. All right, here goes, Jen. So there's a little salesmanship for you, me explaining sort of the desirability behind a couple slabs. This one ranks very high. Like if I could give this a gold star, this one gets a gold star. $75 for a Glaceon in a 10, it doesn't add up. Doesn't make sense to me. One spot in the Mew break. All right. Me getting extra hours because Mr. won't respond. Oh, what did she say? She says, Mr. respond to my message. Is it a text message? Hold on. Where's my phone? Oops. Ah, here she is. All right, give me a sec. I must not have heard this. All right. Okay, I see. Okay. Sometimes I misspell your names on the back of a slab, and she's just verifying that it's the correct name. All right. Jennifer Yap. I'm getting extra hours because Mr. won't respond. Do you want to make a snowman? There goes Alexa's bringing all the wee-woos. Here's Jen Yap. All right, Jen, if you pull the Mew, you're going to have a nice little Pikachu with your name on it. The Dragon's Den OST is nostalgic. Isn't it nice sounding? All right. Going in here. AO6 is here too. Where's Dexter? I've been good, just fighting snow and ice to ship y'all stuff. Yeah, she has been, actually. It's very bad weather out here. Here's Mew. Today's a nice day, but apparently we're slated to get another snowstorm. So, but luckily the mailman picked up all the mail. I was very pleased to see that because I was worried he would not do that. We have one more that needs to go out. It's, besides all the stuff she's packing up right now, a Kobe. Kobe had his package returned to us, and now it's going back out. Jacob Hayes, one live custom, one waifu shuffle. Jacob Hayes. Here you go, Jacob, one live custom. That's cold. It's been a little difficult scraping ice off the car. One waifu shuffle. No, mailman was supposed to stay home. Oh, he finally picked up all those packages, and that's a big deal. I was nervous he wouldn't. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3. You ready? Shaboom. That's a cold one. 2 cold ones today, Mr. Jacob Hayes. By the fireplace, he is a dog of superb taste. How many slabs do I have at your station? Mr. wants to know. The Dragon's Den OST is nostalgic. Can I get 14 packs of Hidden Trials? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I'm glad you reminded me. I actually forgot about that. All right, Hidden Trials. So, let's see. That's over here. You definitely are free to remind me of that because I actually kind of forgot. So, new box. It looks like we're getting a new box of Hidden Trials out for you. New box of Hidden Trials, everybody. Where am I keeping Hidden Trials? I don't even know where I'm keeping it. Let's see. Hidden Trials. All right, I'm here. Ta-da! Sit down on my other foot. I like to sit on my feet. Did you guys know that? I'm going to die if I get lightning. You'd be very lucky if you got lightning. Okay. Ever think of having a co-host on live with you? If I could find somebody who I enjoyed co-hosting with me, maybe. But I feel like there's not a lot of room here, so they couldn't sit near the microphone. Maybe I could redesign the table to have two people sitting here. They'd have to be able to withstand my horrible takes on everything, instead of rolling their eyes and crying. What is this guy saying? All right. I'm unreasonably worried about my Beckett grading. No need to worry about it. You just sit back and relax. All right, there you go. It is whatever it is. So, like, whatever they grade it, you can't affect that. So you might as well just relax and accept whatever fate gives you. In the end, it's just a card and a card grade, isn't it? So nothing to fret about. Okay, 5 by 12 is 60. So minus 60. $92 remains. There it goes. If I pay off my slab, do I get a free one? You get to keep the slab. It went up in value. You already got a free one. That slab is priced at $4,900 on the market right now. So you're up $500. You're doing good. You might be doing extremely good. Here we are. Because of this change in Pokemon card prices, this is the time to be sitting on some nice Pokemon cards. 14 packs of Hidden Palace. Oh, okay, 14 packs. Why did I think 12? And why did I only grab 5 of them? Oh my God, dude, I'm all over the place. All right, so we need to take $10 more off of here. This goes down to 82. Okay. I think it's because I said in my head $5 a pack, so I grabbed 5 packs. All right. I was looking at all my 151 hits go off to grading. Only a few 10s that I can see. Yeah, that sucks. So we need 9 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. You're going to get this bonus top box topper. All right, let's sneak these up as well. 14 times 5 should be 70. Yes. So this. He said 14, so 6. Here we are. 6, why aren't you co-hosting with me, like, right now? Here we are. All right. Imagine if you had a job where you got paid to just sit there and watch cards get open all day. You didn't even really have to do much. There we go. All right. Here's Anima. With the price of Prismatic and the poopy pull rates, do you think it would be smart to weigh them? Ooh. Now you're talking. Now you're getting into dark magic, the dark arts. Pack weighing. Wow. I did not even consider that. We could run a test on that. You know, there's somebody using, I guess, metal detectors to try and detect which packs are heavy as well. I don't know. What would we do with our light packs? Grade them? I guess we could grade them. Here's Puppet Master, Master of Puppets. Here's Tifa. Hey, you got a little Tifa. One day, maybe solemn. Move to Virginia. I'll take that job. I just can't do that. I can't move to Virginia. We are. You're going to have to live abroad for a little while. I'm just messing with you. Here goes. What we got? We've got Beatrix. Here's Refia. Look at Refia. Ooh. All right. If we do move, it's going to be to a no-tax state. So no matter what, it's got to be one of those. Here's Brionac and Azul. Mister's already going to Nevada. Here's White Tiger Kingdom. And Ignis. Don't be ignorant. Ignorant? Ignicent? That wasn't a very good joke, was it? That was like terrible. Move to Texas. I'm moving to Texas. Yeah, Texas tough. All right. There we go. Beatrix. Ba-doobie-doobie-doobie. Be-doobie-doo. Why is it Will who wants to rip 25 and pull garbage? Who knows? Who knows? They're probably going to sell at that price. So you got a nice Refia, and you got Tifa, but there was no signature in this round. Thank you, Mr. Brandon. I'm so pissed with the grades. I just got back in my email from GameStop with PSA. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. Yeah, I just got some really tough grades, too. I was mad, too, man. You're not alone. Sometimes PSA hands out some really tough grades. It felt like all my grades in the latest submission were really tough. But I looked over it again more carefully, and I saw 1 or 2 cards that graded 10 that I'm really glad graded 10, like the really expensive ones. So, for example, one of my cards that graded 10 was actually Poker Charizard. That's a big one. That's like $1,000 card at least. And so that one graded 10. So I was like, all right, the Charizard got a 10. That's the one that mattered. And I can't remember. There was a couple Topps cards that graded 10 that are going to be real valuable as well. Oh, right. It was Topps Checklist Holo Wave 3. I was like, oh, my God, dude. That's going to be someone's crown jewel card, maybe mine. And because it features, Brock, Misty, and Ash on the front of it. And the fact that it's Wave 3 makes it an absolute must-have for somebody who's working on a Wave 3 collection. So I might put that one up on eBay for like $1,000 and just leave it there and just see what happens. All right, and so those 2 cards right there might pay a significant amount of the value of the submission. I just got to find a way to liquidate all these 9s and 8s and 7s and 6s. They did really rough grading. All right. Hey, mister, if nobody in queue for Hidden Trials, I get 16 packs. So this is Reynaldo. Well, it's 7:03. Let me grab this. We might have to save it for tonight. Here's Reynaldo. Thoughts on stocking up on Surging Sparks ETBs? Surging Sparks is nice, but it is kind of just Pikachu, Melodic, and Latios. And so the way I'm really ranking that set, Melodic is kind of a B tier, and so is Latios is kind of B tier. Pikachu is S tier, right? He's at the top. He's a top pull. It's a Pikachu set. I'm not going to stock too much up on Surging Sparks. It's really just Prismatic. That's the only thing you need. You just need Prismatic. That's what I did in the past. I just stocked up on Evolving Skies. Now, do I have other sets? I've got Astral Radiance. I got Brilliant Stars. I've got, what's the one with the Lugia in it? I can't remember. Silver Tempest. I got a couple cases of that. Sadly, I don't have any more Lost Origin or Fusion Strikes. You guys bought through all of that. I was stupid and let them go. But I got a little bit of it, at least. I got like some blisters of Lost Origin, so I'm okay with that. But I wish I had a lot more. Anyways. Oh, man, I go to sleep tonight. What? I go to sleep tonight. Team Rocket Grunt says, here's my number. Thanks for accepting the offer. Okay, so we'll get him paid out. Team Rocket Grunt. And Joseph Albrecht, 5 hidden trials. Drill that PSA Dragapult on the table. All right, guys, we're saving that all for tonight. So tonight, we have Mr. Brandon Wong would like to open up the remaining amount of hidden trials that his card can open. But before that, Joseph Albrecht had ordered 5 hidden trials as well. And there will be a card drilling on this Dragapult right here from Rebel Clash. So that's what we have scheduled for tonight. It's 7 o'clock, it's 7 p.m., which means it is the end of the daytime stream. We're an hour and 30 minutes deep. I had a lot of fun, guys. Joseph, I wanted that Dragapult. Shake my head. No, Joseph was first. Brandon says Joseph. Oh, yeah, Joseph was first. All right, guys, so we're hopping off. The breaks are even closer now. You can see Mew has moved by 2 spots. He's up to 6 out of 10. And when he finishes, that is such a good card to have, the Mew. It's very nice. I'm popping off. We'll be back on for the late night stream, probably around 12:30 a.m. Central Time. And we'll just keep chugging away at all these beautiful cards. Waiting for Prismatic to arrive, opening Tera Festival and Electric Breaker Korean in the meantime, and hosting these exceptionally fun breaks. See you later, everyone. I'll see you tonight. I'll fill the Halo break. Yeah? Okay. Well, you can change your mind on how you want to spend your money. If it's the case that you don't want to open hidden trials, you got to tell me that. Is that what you don't want to open the hidden? So yeah, if you don't want to open hidden trials, I'll let you change your mind on that. Would you grade an entire Ho-Oh poker deck even if centering looks like a 9? No, absolutely not. If it looks like the centering is going to be a 9, I would not grade that. No. All right, I'm hopping off. Fill the Halo break now. Okay, so Halo break is what you want to do. So I know not to open hidden trials. I'm hopping off. See you tonight, guys.